Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Eder Zanetti. And for you that are following our series of programs about the Brazilian Amazon, I'm a forest scientist and I'm an environmental journalist with over 40 years of experience on the region. And I've been affirming here that Brazilians need to urgently occupy the region. In the next 70 years, 75 years, we can have 200 million Brazilians assuring our sovereignty over the territory and frustrating the internationalization plans of Brazilian corrupted politicians, rotten media, and public employees which are completely disaligned with the Brazilian state. So these people, they have been fabricating, inventing lies about the Amazon region in order to avoid Brazilians to occupy it. And if we have, for example, 200 million Brazilians in the region, it would be impossible to internationalize the region. So they are really aggressive on their lies. And I've told you about the lies of calling this the lungs of the planet. I told you about the lies of red blues. I've already told you about the lies of sustainable forest management, which is a practice that turns the activity unsustainable. And then I told you about deforestation is just a slang word used to call what is the most advanced land use intensification techniques in the planet. They call it deforestation, just to scare you out of the forest. And then they plant legal reserves into private property and conservation units, protected area all around. It produces misery, a bad environment, and low income for all. And the next big lie is about biomes. The corrupted politicians in Brazil took a technical definition of a territory that we have for hundreds of years and turn this into law. So they create a new power. Someone in Brazil represents the biomes right now. And of course, it will be the most smart guy or girl in the place. So they will be representing these biomes, which is a huge lie. Nobody represents any biome. It is all only used to give this sect of pseudo-environmentalists power over the region. So now they can rule as biomes representative, which is a huge lie. Nobody is representing anybody here. They're just creating an entity in order to scare people out of the place. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti for tous les amis africains.